Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, the Brooke Ashley, and we are here today to discuss the Real Housewives of Potomac Season 5, Episode 3. And y'all, this episode was a doozy. Just knowing what we all know now, like about what was going down behind the scenes and what's still going on, now watching the show kind of feels like a chore, and I kind of feel like I'm being played a little bit, if that's the right way to put it, because I feel like I have these grown women who are playing in my face and pretending like we don't know what they've done. You know, these crazy rumors, and just like, I can't even I really can't even look at these ladies anymore. I really can't. Like, I was just getting so angry just like watching tonight's episode, to be really honest with you guys. It really just pissed me off. Like, guys, there was a point in this episode where I said, I don't know if I'm gonna continue watching this, because I'm really getting annoyed. I know that I'm going to stick it out for the fight, but I just don't know if I'm emotionally and mentally prepared to see my girl Monique deal with the BS and the gaslighting and the treachery that these girls have in store for her for the rest of this season. Without further ado, let's get into it. We start off this episode, you know, it was a to be continued from last week, and we know that episode 2 ended with the girls fighting, and they're at the restaurant for Ashley's little like welcome back into the world, you know, party since having her baby, and they're in the restaurant like arguing. You know, Candace is being the brat that she is, and she's not taking accountability for anything. We see her telling Robin to, you know, shut the up. And it was funny because Robin actually did. But, you know, it was really sad because, you know, Candace was playing dumb about what she's done to Ashley. Don't get me wrong, Ashley and her were both on equal footing, like being like nasty, but Candace took it a step too far when Ashley was in the delivery room and was calling Ashley a bedwench, a concubine. She also called her, you know, she said that Michael was her overseer. And let's just stop and pause for a moment, because I said it on Twitter, and I said, you know, is Candace delusional? Does she not remember that she's also married to someone who is Caucasian as well? Like, I'm just confused. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, that's just such a nasty and terrible thing to say. Like, who says that? Who says bedwench in 2020? That's such a disgusting term. Like, you should feel ashamed of yourself to say that. Like, Candace, like, someone could unfortunately say that about you. Like, I know Chris is down, and he is, you know, power, you know, to the people, and he prides himself on, you know, having a lot of black friends and being immersed in the black culture, but like, he's still, you know, he's still a Caucasian man. And I just don't understand, like, where in your pea brain do you think that that is okay to say? Candace just acts like a little girl. It's very sad. Like, it's very sad. And I was just disgusted by her actions. I really was. And then, you know, so Ashley and Candace are going back and forth, and there's like a lull in the conversation, and then Jazelle takes it upon herself now to bring up Candace's issue. Candace and Monique's issue now, and the whole Charisse thing about why did Candace invite Charisse to her anniversary party? Jazelle, that was not your place. But it's very frustrating to me that Jazelle is always interjecting and trying to stir up mess. One, that's not your fight. But what's going on between Ashley and Candace, let them hash it out. Monique even said that she had wanted to talk to Candace on the side and, you know, and mention this whole thing about Charisse. She was going to do that when they had some time alone. But Jazelle butting in and causing chaos and mess and dissension and just, like, it's craziness. And she thinks that this is cute. I'm like, Jazelle, you are too old for this. You are too old for all this craziness. It's very pathetic. It's very sad. So then Candace and Monique kind of go at it. And then Candace like, you're not my friend, F you, all this stuff, starts cursing at them. And then she just wants to leave, whatever. So then everybody leaves the restaurant. Y'all, I have to have some water on me. I have some seltzer water today. So, we all see the ladies leave, and then Candace and Ashley stay back. And Ashley and Candace come to some kind of truce. And they're like, we're going to get through this. I would like to talk to you about this when the ladies are not around. So they hug and kind of make up, I guess, whatever. And then we see like 15 minutes later, the cameras didn't catch it, but the mics caught it. And we see, I guess Monique had like waited around for Candace to come out the restaurant. And Monique's like, hey girl, trying to, to give me a hug. And we hear Candace say, F you, you're not my friend, you're not my friend. So then Monique is just kind of like, girl, like stop playing, like give me a hug, whatever. And she keeps saying, F you, you're not my friend, you're not my friend. And I was like, Candace really is just, she's a very immature, it's a very chaotic energy. So, they all leave the lunch, and then, we fast forward on over to Wendy, and we finally, we see her house, and, we see a little bit about her family. She has 2 boys and a little baby girl. She has her mom coming over to, like, it's like she was like, the mom was like helping the kids, I guess, learn their language. I think it was Igbo. Am I saying it right? My Nigerian people, you can get me together in the comments if I pronounce that wrong, but she was like teaching them their language because they're Nigerian. Kids were cute. The mom seemed cute and like fun. She's a cute family. Like, I don't really have much to say about Wendy. I can't really gauge her personality. We find out that she's a professor at, and she graduated from Johns Hopkins. And she's also a commentator on like MSNBC and CNN. So she's like pretty established. Wendy, she's not doing it for me. So I can't really get a gauge on her personality. I don't really think that we needed a 7th housewife. Like, I don't think that she's not bringing anything to the show, to me. She also, towards the end, really pissed me off, solidifying her position as being like, she wants to be Candace's best friend. So I'm like, okay, girl, you want Team Candace, so I really don't like you. I really don't care. We fast forward on over to Jazelle. Jazelle. Girl, she in that home, and we see the workers still working on it. The home's still not finished. Robin comes over. Robin comes over in the car, child. And they about to, have a little key and a laugh. So they go on out to Miss Jazelle's patio. And I said, girl, I know you lying to me right now. Girl, when they flashed on over to that patio, and her patio is huge. Like, she has a huge deck. When I saw that deck had no patio furniture, I said, girl, you got to be kidding me. And then when she pulled out them 2 church basement fold-up chairs, I damn near lost my mind.
You know what? This is too much.
I said, didn't even have a charcuterie tray. There was no, Robin, do you want some water or some champagne? They were just sitting there like they were playing cards on a stoop somewhere, watching the cars go by. And I thought it was funny at the juxtaposition of when they flashed on over to Monique when Karen came over, and Monique was like, hey Karen, like, you want something to eat? We have some wine, some champagne. And she brought out that whole big charcuterie tray with the meats and the cheeses and the grapes. And you see Monique's gorgeous infinity pool, and you see that beautiful patio furniture. I said, Monique gives us what the girls were supposed to give every single time. And this is why the girls don't like Monique, because Monique just has it. Later on in the episode, we find out that Jamal is in town and he's going to take her and their daughters on a boat for like a dinner boat ride for her birthday. And, you know, the girls just look so bored. They just look so disinterested in their parents getting back together. I was just, you know, the dinner was kind of awkward. The girls didn't really want to be there, you know. She's flapping her jaws about, you know, about them getting back together, how they're back together, and saying, you know, Jamal, like, so I'm only supposed to be happy with you, or whatever she said. And so it was funny because he said, I have a gift for you girls, and then come to find out it was like, I guess, the deed to the restaurant that they're now co-owners of. And not even on any petty stuff, but if you Google it, you find out that the restaurant has been shut down due to COVID. So I said, you should have just gotten them the Nicki Minaj tickets that the older one wanted. Because the older girl was like, oh my gosh, are the Nicki Minaj tickets? And then the other girl was like, oh no, it's a restaurant. It's a restaurant menu. Those girls are just so uninterested, y'all. The big scene of the night that we've all been waiting for was Ashley getting ready for the sip and see. You know, all the girls are coming over to her and Michael's penthouse. I have to say, Michael and Ashley, I always thought that their penthouse was really pretty. It's very beautiful views. Like I always thought it was really big. It's just really nice. You know, they're getting ready, and you know, you see the caterers are there and the bartenders there, what have you, and you could just tell Michael's just jumpy. He's not thrilled to be back on the camera. He just is just irritated because he was like, Candace is coming, he did, like, you know. And I just kind of feel like I'm one of those people. I take that very seriously when it comes to having people in my home, in my space. Like, your home is very sacred, so you cannot have everybody in there. And I thought that I said, Ashley, you're better than me, because there's no way that somebody who called me a bed wench and a concubine would be in my home, you know, much less holding my baby. You know, all the ladies get there, and you know, Wendy, Karen, Jazelle, Robin, you know, they're holding the baby and, you know, just like oohing and on over the little cute baby. Then we have Candace come, and you could tell when Candace came, like, Michael, like, was on the other side, like, he was not here for it. And, you know, the ladies all come, and they're just, you know, like, kind of trying to sort it out. They're trying to be in a better place and rehash what went down at the restaurant a few days ago. And Candace immediately becomes defensive, and she's just getting a little bit nasty. And then all of a sudden, here comes Jazelle again. And she's just kind of like, yeah, so what happened between you and Monique? And it's like, again, Jazelle always has to be in the middle of mess. So then all of a sudden, Candace is like, you know what? Well, you're not a friend to me. You're not a good friend at all. And Monique was like, Candace, you want everything done on your timetable, and that's just not how it goes. Like, you can't want it your way. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like that. No. So then Candace, no. So then Dr. Wendy sides with Candace, and then Monique was just kind of like, girl, like, shut up. Like, you're not even in this, whatever. So Candace runs away. She runs outside. She's crying. And Ashley is trailing behind her, and it's like, Candace, are you okay? Like, you know, I know I'm the last person that you would expect to come and try to, like, help you out or what have you. So then Candace is pouring her soul out, talking about how Monique has never been a good friend to her, and she's changed, and now she's best friends with Jazelle. And I'm like, time out. Monique is not best friends with no damn Jazelle, so let's not go there. Like, let's stop. So then we flash forward on over to, you know, we're back into back at their penthouse, and they bring it up again about, no, because Charisse came in. That's why Charisse comes in. So Charisse comes in, looking frowsy and just a fool. So then they like, well, what's going on between you guys? And so Monique is like, well, gotta go. I'm not doing this with y'all. Not today, Satan. And then Charisse is like, you know, bye. Like, you know, that's funny. Like, oh, she's running away. Like, what, you know, just saying some really snide remarks. So then Charisse and Jazelle are sitting up there talking about, well, you know, I don't understand. I don't know why. I don't understand, you know, why Monique is running away. Like, I don't even understand what happened to your friendship. So, you know, I'm sitting there like, you don't know what happened to your friendship? Are we doing that? We're doing this right now? Are we really doing this right now? Charisse, you and Monique's ex-best friend, along with Jazelle and Candace, were running around Potomac, Bethesda, Silver Spring, Chevy Chase, DC, you know, like everywhere in the DMV, saying that she had an abortion and was cheating on Chris with her trainer. And you guys were also saying that the baby was not Chris's baby. Of course she is going to run away. You need to be happy she ran away, because the other option would be you getting your behind whooped. Really just kind of at my wit's end with it, because we're going to be going through this for the next, like I said, 4 or 5 months, dealing with this BS and this agenda against Monique. Honestly, Charisse, Jazelle, and Candace are what happens when jealousy just takes over your entire mind and you can't even think straight, guys. You know, get that jealousy out. Please, if you're a jealous person, please get some help for it, because it's very destructive. I don't struggle with that at all. I'm very happy for people. You could get 10 Lamborghinis. I'm cheering you on. I'm like, yes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very happy for people. Not something I struggle with. So when I see people who are jealous and just nasty, I can't relate, and I really don't have any empathy, because I just kind of feel like if you see somebody who, you know, has a great life, an aspirational life, you should want to learn from them. You should want to befriend them and see, you know, what they're doing so you could maybe get it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that it's a very destructive emotion. I think it's a lazy emotion, because it's like, you know, while you're worrying about somebody else, you could be using that time to better yourself, sis. Guys, we are really in for a doozy of a season. We are only on episode 3, and already my blood is boiling. And on that note, guys, I will see you next week. But wait, if you made it to the end of this video, then you know that it is giveaway time. So guys, I want you to drop down in the comments with your Cash App. I will be randomly blessing 10 lucky subscribers a little bit of coin. So don't try to play the doll now. It's not going to be that much. It's not going to be like you can get, you know, an Hermes bracelet or something, you know, extravagant. You know, it's a cute little token of my appreciation. You'll get you a little meal from Chick-fil-A or Popeyes. It ain't going to be nothing extravagant, okay? So don't play me with that Dr. Umar talk about, you know, talk about, I know you barely had that. Don't do the doll. So guys, drop down with your Cash App tag, and I will be blessing 10 lucky subscribers, okay? I just want to say thank you guys. We're at 1,000. This is really exciting. I am just so excited to see how far this channel is going to go, and just I have so much in store for you guys. Thank you all. I love you guys. I could not do this without you. Y'all are just really the best. And yeah, I'll see y'all next week. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, guys.